Aamad is a word of Persian and Arabic origin, and it means advent or coming or entrance. There are certain features which are common in all Aamads. The sound syllables or the rhythmic syllables are Ta Thei Tat. You had learnt Tatkar, and even in Tatkar you had learnt of the syllables Ta Thei Tat. And I had told you that Ta Thei Tat are the basic and the most important rhythmic syllables used in Kathak. In Aamad, only Ta Thei Tat are used. Now these can be used in various combinations like Ta Thei Tat, A Thei Tat, again Ta Thei Tat Thei, A Thei Tat Thei. Even just these three sound syllables can form beautiful patterns, as you will see when you learn an Aamad. Another feature common to all Aamads is that the movements are very graceful and lilting. More importance is given to the beauty of the movements rather than to speed, as is done in other presentations of Kathak. Generally, Aamad is performed in Tha laya or in Vilambit laya, that is, in a very slow speed, because in that speed you can pay attention to the grace and the beauty of the movements. We will learn 3 Aamads, and I will first teach you how to do Padhant to Aamad. The first Aamad is one of the primary Aamads of Kathak. Everyone learns this at the very beginning. But as you will notice when you learn the movements, that though it might sound very simple, it is very, very beautiful. Let us recite Trital in Vilambit Laya. If you do it first, then after the first cycle or avartan of Trital, I will recite the Aamad for you. Start.
Da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, na, din, din, na, de, din, din, da.
Ta Thei Tat, A Thei Tat, Thei, 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 Ta Ta. Would you like to recite it with me? Ta Thei Tat, A Thei Tat, Thei, 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 Ta Ta. The next Aamad again consists of Ta Thei Tat, but instead of beginning with Ta, we will begin with Thei. Once more, you recite Vilambit Trital, and then I will join in from the second cycle. Start.
Da, din, din, da,
Ta Thei Tat Thei Thei. Ta Thei Tat Thei Thei. Ta Thei Tat Thei Thei Thei. Ta Ta Ta. Ta Ta Ta. Ta Ta Ta. Thei Ta. Ta Thei Ta. Ta Ta. Thei Ta. Ta Thei Ta. Ta Ta. Thei Ta Thei. Ta Thei Ta. Ta Ta. Would you like to recite it? Thei Ta Thei Tat Thei Thei. A Thei Tat Thei Thei. Ta Thei Tat Thei Thei Thei. Ta Ta Ta. Ta Ta Ta. Ta Ta Ta. Thei Ta. Ta Thei Ta. Ta Ta. Thei Ta. Ta Thei Ta. Ta Ta. Thei Ta Thei Ta Thei Ta. Ta Ta. And then one more. This will have a little more variation, and there will also be a gap in between, which I will show you. We will count the gap with ek do teen, or 1 2 3. Again, beginning with vilambit. Start.
Da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, na, din, din, na, de, din, din, da.
Ta Thei Tat Thei. A Thei Tat Thei Thei. Ta Thei Ta Thei Ta Thei. Ek do teen Thei. Ta Thei Ta Thei Ta Thei. Ek do teen Thei. Ta Thei Thei Ta Thei Ta Ta Ta. Thei Tat Thei. A Thei Tat Thei Thei. Ta Thei Ta Thei Ta Thei. Ek do teen Thei. Ta Thei Ta Thei Ta Thei. Ek do teen Thei. Ta Thei Thei Ta Thei Ta Ta. So these are the 3 Aamads that you will learn today, and we will now start learning how to dance the Aamad. Since this Aamad has very few actual sound syllables, there's a lot of gap and space in between each rhythmic syllable, we have a lot of adornment or filler movements in between. But first I will teach you the basic movements, and then after you have learned them, we will go in to the fillers. So for ta, it is a movement from here upwards with the right hand, downwards with the left hand, as if showing extension in space. The right foot is also being extended in the direction of the right hand. The weight of the body is still on the left foot. So, Ta Thei. In Thei, both hands are coming together in a gesture like an offering. This is called Anjali. And the left foot is crossing the right foot. And the weight of the body is now transferred to the right foot. So it was Ta Thei. Again in Tat, I am extending my right hand and my right foot, and the weight of the body is again transferred to the left leg. So it is Ta Thei Tat. After this, I am bringing my left foot behind, because that is a gap. Here, Ta Thei Tat. I am bringing this foot back. There is no rhythmic sound here, but I am just bringing it back, crossing the right foot. Then I am doing a similar movement on the other side. A Thei Tat. Then I am coming a little to the back. Then Thei I. Thei I. Thei I. For Thei, this hand goes to the front, this to the back. I'm looking in the direction of the hand that is at the back. So I'm looking more or less here, say about 6 inches in front of the hand, but in the same direction. Thei, E. For E, I'm looking in front. Although there is no sound syllable, it is a gap, but I'm extending Thei, E. Here I'm looking at the audience with a little sparkle in my eyes as if I'm offering something. So, Thei, E, Thei, E, Thei, E. This is a longer E in which I'm turning my arms and hands in a way as if I'm showing the extension or the expanse of space. My body, in keeping with the hands, is also turning in correspondence with my hands. So it is Thei, E, Thei, E, Thei, E, Ta, Ta, Ta. In Ta, Ta, Ta. This hand to the right, extending my left hand. Remember that in the right hand, the palm is facing downwards. Left hand palm faces up, and I take my hand above, but not above the head, in front still. Ta, ta, ta. This is the Gath pose of Kathak, which is very important. In fact, after the Utpatti pose, this is the most frequently used pose in Kathak. So if you recite the bowl, I will dance it for you. In between the rhythmic syllables, we will bring in adornments or beautifications in the spaces. So for dha dhin dhin na, when we are there on the stage, you can use simple movements of the hands like this or this. There is no fixed movement, but you have learnt several hasta sanchalans. You can use any one you want so that it gives an atmosphere of relaxation and at the same time one of beauty. Now here in more or less te te dhin dhin na, I come to this pose. And here I'm using the movement of the hand, rotation of the hand below. So te te dhin dhin na, ta thei tat. Then when I'm bringing the foot back at the pause, I'm again doing this movement. A, thei, tat, thei, 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 ta, ta, ta. Then here also, you can stand at ta. Then after 1 or 2 beats, or even after 4 beats, you can do slight movements of the wrists and the body to show beauty. Because after all, dance is not just pure mathematics and keeping beats to a certain pattern. It is creation of beauty, visual and audio beauty. So, with the adornments, I will dance it once for you, then you will follow. Dha.
Din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, din, din,
Dha.
din, da, din,
So, would you like to try?
da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119,
As you go on doing it, you will feel freer and you will as if become a part of the Aamad, or the Aamad will become a part of you. For the second Aamad, in the same way, you will recite it first and then I will teach you the movements. The first Aamad is a very slow one because there are all these adornments. In the second one, we can increase the tempo slightly. For when performing, even if we are performing in the same laya, say Vilambit, as we progress, we can increase the tempo slightly, and the rhythmic compositions are arranged in such a way that we start with the very slow ones and then we gradually move to a slightly higher speed. So the next one. Dhin,
Din, da, da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, din, da,
thei,
da,
thei ta ta thei thei, ta thei ta ta thei thei, ta thei ta thei thei thei, ta ta ta, ta ta ta, ta ta ta, thei ta ta thei ta ta ta, thei ta ta thei ta ta ta, thei ta thei ta thei ta ta ta. For here in thei, like you were doing ta, the movement is slightly similar in the sense that here also I'm extending the right hand, but not the toe. It's thei, as if I'm showing something that is there above. My body weight is on my left leg, the left foot, and thei. So actually I'm not going in this way towards my hand, but in the opposite direction, as if I'm seeing something from far. Thei. Ta thei tat thei is ta thei tat thei. Ta thei tat thei. Now in ta, after that there's a slight gap. Ta a thei, as if I'm tilting to this side, swinging on this side. Thei ta. So ta a thei tat thei. Again, a thei tat thei. The hands are like this, but when my body is tilting in this way, the hands look like this. So, ta, 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 thei. So it's thei, ta, thei, ta, ta, thei, thei, a, thei, ta, ta, thei. Next, thei, ta, thei, ta, thei. Thei, ta, thei, ta, thei, thei, thei. So it's to the right, left, center, thei, thei. This is the same as the Urdhva Kon Suchita, but when I'm showing this direction, my body is turning. If this is the original pose, when I'm turning here, my body is also turning. So thei, thei. Then tat, tat, ta, 3 chakras, tat, tat, ta, tat, tat, ta, tat, tat, ta. Remember the movements first? Thei, ta, thei, ta, ta, thei, thei, a, thei, ta, thei, ta, thei, ta, thei, thei, ta, 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 ta. Now, thei, ta, ta, thei, ta, ta, ta. Here, there is a movement as if forming a circle, but we were forming the circle for Dalahasta Chakra this side. Here it is to the side. And for this, I have to slightly turn my body again. So, thei, ta, ta. I'm starting from here. Thei, ta, ta. Then thei, ta, ta, ta. Palm facing upwards. Foot moving forward. Ta, ta, ta. So, my hand comes from here. It changes. And now with the palm facing downwards, I'm bringing it out. So, thei, ta, ta, thei, ta, 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 thei, ta, ta, thei, ta, ta, ta. Now, I said that in an Aamad, we always finish with a flare. So, instead of repeating thei, ta, thei, ta, ta, 3 times, for it has the same rhythmic count, like it's 6 beats. Thei, ta, thei, ta, ta. It's 6 beats actually. And again, thei, ta, thei, ta, ta. That is also 6 beats. But the thei, ta, ta brings a flare before coming to the sum. And thei, ta, thei is thei, ta, ta. So in thei, ta, thei, I'm moving forward. Ta, thei, ta. Thei, ta, thei, as if I want to fly. My body is going upwards. Ta, thei. No, I know that the ground is better. Ta, thei. Ta, ta. I'm happy. So, I will do the entire sequence for you. Now. Do you like these movements? Would you like to do them? Come. Good. Now we will learn the third Aamad. And as in the case of the previous ones, you will recite the Aamad first and then I will show you the movements. Ta thei tat thei, a thei tat thei, thei ta thei tat thei, ta thei, 1 2 3 thei ta thei ta thei, ta thei, 1 2 3 thei ta thei ta. Now for ta thei tat thei is, the first part is the same as thei ta thei tat thei. We leave out the thei, but ta thei. So our body is swinging to this side, hands are here. So ta thei. But for ta thei, we are like it's 1 2 3, and the body is as if trying to fly. The tilt of the body is upwards, and here it is downwards. So ta thei ta thei, a thei ta thei. Then thei ta thei ta thei, thei ta thei ta thei. Here, as if I'm trying to throw something downwards. Here, trying to raise my body. Ta thei, again bringing it down. Then, when I'm taking the chakkar or the turn, instead of doing it in this way, I'm just pulling my hands back. 1 2 3 for the rest. Tapping with my feet, and the hand movement is just this. That's for the pause. Then the final part. Thei ta thei ta, thei ta thei. So thei ta thei is just like as we were doing with this. Thei ta thei ta, ta, moving back. Ta. And this is the wrist movement, and the body follows the wrist. So if you recite the bowl for me, I will dance it in the complete sequence. Start. So you will now perform. Din, din. Ta thei tat thei, a thei tat thei, thei ta thei, ta thei, ta tat thei, thei do tin, thei ta thei, ta thei, ta tat thei, thei do tin, thei ta thei, thei ta thei, ta ta ta. I'm very, very happy with your progress, and you have learned 3 Aamads. In the next lesson, we will go on to Tukra.